He only wanted to prove he was his father's son, and nearly destroyed the world doing it. Stay with me. You've never heard the Phaethon myth told like this. Asterisk. Welcome, seekers of myth and mystery. You've just stepped into another episode of Myth or Real, the channel where legends breathe and the past whispers through time. Today, we're diving deep into the sky-scorching tragedy of a young boy who dared to drive the sun. A tale of ambition, identity, pride, and divine fire. This is the story of Phaethon, son of the sun god Helios. Before we unleash the flames of this ancient myth, don't forget, if you love stories about gods, monsters, fallen angels, celestial wars, and forbidden realms, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell. It costs you nothing but helps me summon more legends from the depths. And hey, drop a comment below. Who's your favorite mythological character? A cursed king? A warrior demigod? A seductive demon? Or a vengeful angel? I'm reading them all. Let's get mythical. Fade in. A golden dawn over ancient Ethiopia. A boy stands alone on a cliff, staring at the rising sun, as if it might answer his deepest question. Who am I really? This is the question that haunted Phaethon, the son of the Oceanid nymph Clymene. But Phaethon wasn't like the other children of the court. His skin shimmered faintly under the light. His eyes gleamed with the memory of fire. And rumors whispered through the palace that he was no ordinary boy. You see, Clymene once lay with Helios, the titan who drove the sun chariot across the sky each day. But Helios was a busy god and an absent father. Phaethon had never met him. And like many sons without their fathers, he struggled with doubt, anger, and a burning need for identity. When bullies mocked him, calling him a bastard of wind and lies, he didn't cry. He climbed higher, into the sky, to find the truth. Guided by his mother's whispered words and his own defiant heart, Phaethon embarked on a quest. He journeyed to the ends of the earth, where the palace of Helios stood, a blazing citadel of gold and fire, unreachable to mortals. And yet he reached it. And there, Helios acknowledged him. Not only did the sun god call him son, he swore it by the river Styx, a divine vow no god could break. To prove his love, Helios offered him any gift his heart desired. Big mistake. Phaethon, in all his youthful pride, asked for the unthinkable. Let me drive your chariot for a day. Helios turned pale. If a sun god can do that. He begged his son to choose something else. The steeds of fire obey only me, he warned. Even mighty Zeus flinches at their rage. You are mortal still. Your hands are not strong enough. Your soul not steady enough. But a vow on the Styx cannot be broken. And so, Helios wept as he handed his son the reins to the sun. The next morning, the world watched in awe as the chariot rose, not with Helios at the helm, but a boy glowing with borrowed power. At first, the horses obeyed, but then they felt it. Doubt, fear, inexperience. They veered wildly, too high, and the earth froze beneath the cold void of the upper sky. Too low, and the flames scorched forests, rivers, cities. Even the great Nile recoiled, creating deserts that still scar Africa today. People screamed. Gods panicked. Even Poseidon dove to the depths to avoid the heat. And finally, Zeus acted. With a roar of thunder, the king of the gods hurled a bolt of lightning, striking the chariot and sending Phaethon plummeting like a meteor from the heavens. His body fell, burning, into the river Eridanus. His sisters, the Heliades, were so grief-stricken they stood by the river, weeping for days until the gods transformed them into poplar trees, their tears becoming amber. But the story doesn't end there. Did you know that some say Phaethon didn't die instantly? One fragment from the poet Nonnus hints that his spirit wandered, scorched but unbroken, and that he was found by the Ori, goddesses of the hours. They tried to restore him, but time was against them. His mortal frame could not contain celestial fire. Other versions say he was reborn in the stars, that Helios placed his soul among the constellations as a warning and a tribute. Many believe the constellation Auriga, the charioteer, echoes his doomed ride. And in Roman retellings, Ovid speaks of Phaethon's fall as not just tragic, but necessary, a tale about hubris, youth, and the limits of mortals reaching for divine power. Yet, we can't help but ask, was he brave? Or reckless? Was he doomed from the start? Or simply a boy who asked too much of a world ruled by jealous gods? Phaethon is not just a myth, that he's a symbol for every soul that's ever asked, "Who am I?" and risked everything to find the answer. He reminds us that even the children of gods are vulnerable, and that the pursuit of identity can sometimes leave a trail of fire in the sky. If this story lit a spark in your heart, please give it a like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves myths as much as we do. Leave a comment below. I want to know, who's your favorite mythological figure? Maybe a warrior king like Gilgamesh, a tragic queen like Medea, or a demon with a secret heart of gold? And if you've got a legend you want to see brought to life, let me know. This has been Myth or Real, where ancient stories live again. Until next time, chase the truth, respect the flame, and never be afraid to ask the impossible.